My name is Rena Effendi. I'm a photographer originally from Baku, Azerbaijan, and I'm now based in Cairo, Egypt. I don't like to give kind of the definitive do's and don'ts to people, because there really are no rules. You could break the rules and still make wonderful pictures. There are no rules, in fact. But the one thing is that something that personally for me was very interesting, in some successful portfolios of like photojournalists that work on news subjects, was the subtlety. If you could see images that not only portray the news, the current events, but also portray human nature or sort of subtleties in the work, and you see that in photographers who are doing daily events. And that's really that's like a moment to treasure, That for me was very important. I think I'd say look for extraordinary moments in everything, Some subjects get just really oversaturated. For example, a lot of work coming out of Egypt was about daily news, and it was refreshing to see some that was slightly off the subject. It was not focused on protests and all the political developments there. That kind of looked more at daily life, for example. Just try to be a little bit off the beaten track. It's I know that the media is demanding certain things from us, but maybe when you put together these portfolios, be more personal about them. Show your personal work, show your personal preference, because you're not pitching it to the magazine. You're pitching it to, you're actually trying to tell a story about yourself and about what you're interested in photography, what inspires you, and that has to come through. And it doesn't come through when you're just being very, just recording the events in a very dry fashion. You have to show your personal voice. You have to show you have to be slightly subjective. Maybe I'm opening a can of worms here, but in a way, you really have to show yourself, and that's that's something that we treasure.